What is crackin' lacking, everybody from Marvel Rivals? It's me, the Honey Bun, and I'm here today to show you my settings that I use for in-game and why my game looks so like a little bit different than other people. Because some people ask about my settings and why does it look like that. I use it because it has the best performance for my kind of PC. My PC is not, well, the best entirely. The specs are just, you know, somewhat average, and I had to buy new specs so I can improve my performance. That way in game I can have a reasonable experience, but somewhat a fast experience when I do play the game. So right here, right now I'm kind of like just playing normal settings. So I go to settings right here, I go to display. I'm on medium settings with a high model detail and everything like this, and like render scaling. But here's my settings that I usually do use. I play on a super low settings, and what I actually do here is oh, sorry for the voice crack. Turn this all off, and notice how it kind of somewhat brought up my performance, but not too crazily, and it will take time to do that. But instead, if you have an RTX or an AMD, like a Radeon, you want to use one of these. So I use NVIDIA, which is my RTX 2060, and once I apply this will very much help with my performance. There's also a super resolution mode where it can show you what you use. So ultra quality, quality, balance, performance, and ultra performance. I use ultra performance to gain as much FPS as I can. See how I went from 60 FPS to now 120, which is really well. Although my game doesn't look as great as it usually does, but it's actually, I turn this off, super resolution, and I have NVIDIA reflex low latency, which also helps with my FPS. You also want to turn off VSync. It doesn't really help with FPS. Instead, it lowers it. So I recommend not using that option. So now it kind of looks all blurry, but for me, it's the best type of performance you can get, which really helps me in game, so I can keep up. That way I don't crash as often as I do. But there's actually another trick that you could use. It's not really a trick, but it could really help out with performance and bring you more FPS and more like lower ping. So I'm gonna show you that right now. So right now you want to just open up Google Chrome and look up Nexus mods. You want to just come to Nexus mods, or actually what actually pops up is Marvel Rivals. So you can go to here where it says trending mods, and now it has this little icon. So anything you look up will be related to Marvel Rivals only. So you can just look up FPS boost. Then you're gonna have top 3 results right here. Now, the one you want to choose is not these two, as these haven't been updated in a long time. But this one's still being updated to this day. Well, it says only 1 month ago, but that was when season 1.5 came out. So this was the most up to date. Now, what you have here is a bunch of different settings. So this is mod main 2.0. Sees at 180 frames. This is with no mod, 140. And then this is mod with optimized shadows, 170. And this is just pure potato. I'm gonna put on the potato one to show the difference that it actually does work. So all you want to do is come to files and see how it says ultra potato right here. Or actually you don't have to do this one. Just do this one. You want to do manual download. You want to do slow download, and your download will start in 4 to 5 seconds. And then you actually need to make it an account if you want to download it. See how it just instantly downloaded. And now once you have that, just minimize your screen a little bit. Make a new folder. Just drag it, and then go into here. Open it. Copy everything. Just Control C. Just highlight and then Control C. Then Control V, and then here you could use darken with no FPS, or but more FPS. My bad. And then all you want to do is just copy the scalability, and then once you've done that, you can close out of all of these tabs. Just come down to your search bar, press run, or type in run, you want to put in local app data percent, like between the local app data, or I mean on the size of local app data. Press OK. Now look for your Marvel, not Marvel Rivals launcher. Go to Marvel, saved, config, Windows, and then here you'll come to game user settings. You can touch that if you want, but you don't have to. It's kind of essentially like Fortnite, but once you have your scalability, you just want to do show more options, properties, and put it on read only. That way, when you hop into the game, it's actually reading that, you know, you're using the mod. And once you've done that, you just hop on back to Marvel Rivals. And it's not a virus, no nothing like that. It just only helps with your frames tremendously, if anything. And now, once we're in the game, it's usually at the home page. You want to go to play, and if you can see, it's really low res, but it should have help with your FPS. I'm also like recording this, so like I might have not as much, but at first without the scalability, I was at 120, 110. So right now I should be like at a more stable FPS. This also really helps with just being stable. Yeah, notice how everything's low quality, low potato. So I'll just go on Iron Fist right here. Yep, I've gained over like 20 FPS, or I went up, or like an extra 10, which is not that much. Actually, if I just look at the ground, 180. Yeah, I mean I gained a lot more FPS, but I'm recording this video, it should be a lot less.
Defeat was your destiny.
But if anything, this should really help with your performance in game, and just overall helps with the crashing. If anything, this will feel so much smoother in game, not in the game. It just really helps with the performance a lot, especially if you're on a lower end PC. This will just help you overall and have a much funner experience. You can choose any one of those mods. They all work. You can just choose your preference, either potato, main. They all help with your FPS, which is very helpful. I mean, there's another trick that you can also use. Is here you want to go into run, but instead of doing like percent local app data, here you can go into temp. See, notice how you have all these files, or I have all these files. This could be the same for you or not. Essentially what this is just all like just junk and garbage that you built up just from like having RAM, or not having RAM, but like just from your tabs in Google, or per se like another web browser that you have. And this just really clears it all up and helps with your performance in game. So you just delete that. Oh, skip that. Just skip anything that says that like it's running currently. You don't have to delete that. And then there's another one called prefetch. It doesn't pop up for me, but it should pop up, and you just click allow administrator, and you see ready boot. Do not delete that. If you see that, do not delete. Just click everything else but the ready boot, and then just delete that, and then go to recycle bin and do the whole process over again. But anyways, I hope this really helps with your game and like just in game, because this really helped me out, and I was just really glad to have this chance. So thank you, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.